Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. So I was just tuning in for you for your weekly reading and I had this sense of you. It felt like you were some kind of like a Greek god or goddess energy, and you'd been presented with this. It was like a shield looking thing. It was like you weren't exactly sure what it was. You've been presented with something and you're not sure whether this is a reward or a weapon or something to protect you, or both. And so it's kind of like you've got this thing that you've been gifted that you're still trying to work out what it does. So you're still trying to work out what use it is, and potentially you're looking at, you've been connected to one of your gifts quite literally and just going, how does this work? So yeah, it does feel like, it actually doesn't feel like a bad thing. It feels like you've got something quite precious and special, but you kind of have to work out how to use it or what it's for. So yeah, interesting, but it does feel very much like it's been gifted to you from the universe. So we've got 10 of Feathers, recovery and transformation coming in for you. So that's what I think what this does, this thing that's kind of been gifted to you, is it's like you've kind of reached an end of a cycle where there has been this release, and this potentially, yeah, is a sense that you're kind of letting go of a very, very old belief system here. But it's like you've got this newfound power, quite literally, and you're trying to work out how to do it. And it is a sense of, it's part of the recovery process. It's part of this transformation that you're bringing in. This gift and this power that you have now is something that you can use to transform your life. So yeah, interesting. Let's see what else is coming through. So it's like you're shedding an old skin, quite literally, and there's this energy of spiraling and swirling up. So there's an ascendant energy. So let's see what else is coming through. We've got, the other thing I want to say is that there is a full moon in Sagittarius occurring for this period. So I'm just saying that because we've got the moon is coming out, and strength cards, Sun, Leo, Pluto, the moon, Jupiter, Neptune, Pisces, and Venus. So that's happening on the 14th, give or take a day, depending on where you are in the world. And so this is where it's kind of interesting because you are being shown something kind of quite literally under the surface, under the subconscious, but it's a little bit blurry still. You've been shown something that is subterranean, and it does require a lot of strength and courage to kind of at first look at this. But at the same time, you have this sense that there's something under there that is asking you to step into something bigger that will require your strength and courage. It quite literally is kind of like why we were getting the Greek gods, because they all had these amazing kind of attributes to them. And it was like you hadn't quite connected to one of them. So whether it's like you're really strong or you're courageous, or it's like you're very highly perceptive, maybe you're very intelligent. It's like there's something that you are really connecting to here. So yeah, you're really unlocking this, getting the courage to really step into something, the courage and commitment. So it feels, like I said, there's murkiness around it though. It's not necessarily clear yet what this is, or there's some murky energies that are coming up around that moon because Neptune is there as well. It's kind of, I mean, Neptune can make it a really highly spiritual energy, but it can also be an illusionary energy. So with Jupiter there, it's either going to kind of expand this sense of not being able to see something clearly, or maybe this is somebody being illusional and delusional about you as well. And it is kind of like has been sapping your strength, or you need your strength in order to kind of deal with this person. We've got the Page of Cups, which is this Pisces energy coming through. But ultimately, like, it's this mixed bag of energy I'm getting from this moon, in that it's a mix of like murkiness and lack of clarity, but there's also a sense that there's this highly spiritual energy that you're kind of wanting to get to, but it's it's hard to reach at this moment in time. We've got Pluto coming in as well. So Pluto, it's interesting because we've got the sun and the moon. So these are both the luminaries. Something's being very much illuminated in your life. And what the sun is doing is coming in and showing you very clearly what's happening underneath the surface, and Pluto's showing you what's black and what's white and what hasn't made sense, and then all the stuff that's been in between, and you've kind of gone, oh, okay, this is all too much. It's all too confusing. But you've got the Page of Cups there, which is nice. The Nine of Wands, the Magician, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, fantastic. The Eight of Cups. So this is exactly, we see the moon there. It's showing you an energy that has been underneath the surface, like we said, that has been deeply unfulfilling. It just feels a bit, oh, I don't know if I want to be connecting to that. I don't know if I want that in my life anymore. It's walking away from something, or detaching from an energy in your life that has just been deeply unfulfilling, and then there's this sense of recovery and transformation as a result. So strangely enough, I think some of you could get an apology this week with the Page of Cups, but you'll be a little bit like wary of it, or not sure if it's genuine. Like you could be a little bit tired or a bit suspicious of it, or just kind of like, yeah, like you're not fully open-heartedly accepting this apology, but you are accepting it at the same time that's coming through. But if it's not an apology, there's very much a message coming in for your heart, perhaps a surprise message or some sort of surprise offer that's coming through for you, which is you kind of like, do I have the energy to do that? I'm not sure if I trust this, because I've been hurt before going down this path. And, I've wanted to walk away for a long time, and I'm finally realizing that what's on offer here emotionally is not right for me, and that I do need to move on from it. But strangely enough, here comes the universe presenting you with something new, because here with the Eight of Cups, it's like there's a cup missing. Walking away, tasted all those cups, but there's one cup missing here. And then suddenly, boom, here comes an offer of a cup. Now, is it the one that you like? Is it the one that you're searching for? Is it the fulfillment or the connection or the love or the intuitive thing that you're looking for? Look at the side eye that the Nine of Wands is giving it. It's kind of like, I'm not sure, a bit unsure and suspicious. But you'll go, I'll try it out with the Magician. I'll have a go. I'll see what this is. I'll see what it is. And then suddenly it's like, oh, positive shift and change. I'm happy. Okay. It actually did make me really happy, this thing that's on offer here. So, and that's where we get this recovery and transformation, which is really lovely. There's this positive shift and change here into something that you were not sure about emotionally, and suddenly you're a lot happy about. But it's kind of like you had to go through this process of letting go of all this murk around it, and deeply unfulfilling energy, letting go of any kind of, the Pluto energy can put walls up. There can be strong walls as well, where you can put up a wall up against somebody and go, right, I'm blocking them. I'm just not giving them anything. But it feels like strangely you're having the courage to kind of let some walls down. And it's going to make you very, very happy. Now, this doesn't mean you need to connect with something or somebody that has made you unhappy or is deeply unfulfilling. There's something new on offer here in the element of water, which is going to bring you happiness this week. So, I mean, the Page of Cups could be someone saying, hey, I really like you. Let's go work together, or I love you. I really like you, in that way. So it's just potentially a little bit of a surprising offer for your heart that takes you into a very different space, which is really nice. So we've got the fox. So this is, the little fox. He's got a little smile on his face. He looks happy. It's like the cat that's got the cream, and it's making the most of this opportunity, quite literally. Foxes are opportunists. They're clever. And it's a sense that this opportunity that comes around for you, whatever's on offer here that's coming in, it's in the element of water. So expect it to have some emotions attached to it, or something that could make you feel something, quite literally. But it's a sense of make the most of it. It's not going to come around every time. to be able to have this sense of perhaps this is the missing cup. Perhaps this is the Holy Grail. But no matter what it is, I think just take a look at it, take a taste of it, see how it feels. And I feel like just even it's going to bring a lot of happiness here and could potentially help you make some plans for moving towards happiness, at least anyway. So that's it, Aquarius. That is it. And I feel like there could be somebody that knows what they're talking about that comes in and helps you this week as well, that kind of helps shift and move this. So that's it. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and take care.